Yes. It's open. Hello, everybody there? Hello, welcome to everybody. I am Dr. Venkatas Subramanian from Stella Maris Foundation Coaching Center, Trichy. I hope that you are very well from COVID-19. Okay. Okay. Today we start the lesson from NCERT syllabus based on 11th portion. And you all know that the first chapter will be dedicated to set theory and functions. I think Yuvalakshmi is watching this video. Functions. Only one person is currently connected. 3%. So what is mean by a function? Mathematically, this function, you heard how to write. Sorry. This chapter belongs to 11th max. Okay. Now I will do it. The functions, a very important topic in mathematics, not only in mathematics, but also in physics. You come across various type of functions like, algebraic functions, just a minute. First, you know that algebraic functions, then you very well know exponential functions, logarithmic functions, trigonometric functions. These are all very basic functions. Can you see the example for algebraic function? It is nothing but your quadratic equation. So I will give the slide after ending of my class. No need to worry, the slide will be given. This is the only a demo class for you. Okay. What is mean by algebraic function? The algebraic function is nothing but quadratic function. And you will study in your 10th max. What is mean by quadratic function? It's nothing but the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is known as quadratic function. So what is mean by the quadratic function? It is a second order polynomial equation. If you have any doubt, just put comment so we can solve the doubt and then we go for further slide. And I already told that this class will be an introduction to your 11th NCERT mathematics with respect to all chapters. Before going to deep into the subject, I think the next class we go deep into the subject. First, I am taking the class for functions. Those who are joining very late, that's why I am repeating again. Functions. What is mean by function? The mathematical function is algebraic function, exponential function, logarithmic function, trigonometric function. These are all 4 basic functions. First, I come across your algebraic function. That is this one. Algebraic function, I already told, it is a quadratic equation. The very popular quadratic equation you have studied in your lower classes, that is in 9th and 10th. The exponential function e power x, when you have a function like that, it is known as exponential function. Then you have a logarithmic function, and everybody well known about your logarithmic function, log base to the 10. Trigonometric function, this is very, very, very important. You study the basic trigonometry in your 10th standard. Here we will study sin x, cos x, tan x. These are the parent functions. From this we can easily derive other functions. Like from tan x we know that we can derive cot x. From cos x we can write secant x. From sin x we can write cosecant x. That is 1 by sin x is cosecant x. These are the major 4 functions which play a very vital role both your 11th and 12th in all subjects, especially in mathematics, physics, and also in computer science. Okay, so not only from this 11th and 12th, also in your higher classes. What does mean by higher classes? Means your basic degree, whether it is UG or PG related to science branch. So it will be used everywhere. That's very, very important. That's why it is called, I taken up the first chapter as function. And now we can go to some interesting definition on why the function is very important in mathematics. Just listen. Nowadays we are using computer. Most oftenly we are used computers. This functions is play a very vital role for in computers all operations. There are 2 classification in terms of functions. One is called discrete, another one is called continuous. You just mention this one in your notebook, it will be good for you. One is known as discrete, another one is known as continuous. Both you will be studying in your higher secondary, that is 11th and 12th class. You will study both these 2 classifications, that is discrete and continuous. What is mean by discrete? It's very simple. If it is countable, it's known as discrete. Countable means you already study the countable. Very best example is probability function. You heard in your 10th class, what is probability function? It is a discrete. Why it is called discrete? You can easily say what is the tossing of single coin. Either head will be turned up or tail will be turned up. So 2 outcomes only. So discrete is easily countable. You understand that? Classification of function is either it is a discrete function or it is a continuous function. Continuous function means if it is uncountable, very difficult to count, then we classify this as continuous function. The continuous function is known as uncountable function. How it can be counted? So that's why we are using calculus. That's why it's very, very important part you will be studying in your later classes in physics and mathematics, starting from physics and maths. So you try to understand that why you study the function. It's a basic one. Everything based on function, like our name. Our name is very important. Like our name, the function is also play a very vital role. Once again, I will repeat. What is mean by mathematical function? There are some standard functions are available. Quadratic function, logarithmic function, exponential function, trigonometric function. From the function we can classify into either discrete or continuous. What is mean by discrete? If the values are countable, then it is known as discrete. If it is uncountable, then it is known as continuous. Discrete is nothing but, example is your probability function. Uncountable values are nothing but continuous function. It will be continue like that. If we say this is an interval, it will be continue like that. It is uncountable. For example, when you say consider one place from Chennai to Bombay, how many cars are traveling there in a road. It's very difficult to count. That's why we represent as uncountable, but we can calculate by using some special mathematics, that is calculus. What is mean by calculus? There are two type of things in calculus. Both are known as brothers and sister. One is differentiation, another one is integration. One is differentiation, another one is integration. That is, we will see in later. It's also very important application in physics and also in chemistry, some part of biology also. So why, you see, from function we can go beyond mathematics. That's why I told that you cannot skip any topic in any subject, because all are very, very simple to learn. If you know the basics very well, you can solve any problem in your syllabus, CBSE board, as well as in JEE exam. If there is any doubt, you can put in comment so I can explain further. Are you clarify about the function? Some details are given. Anybody just put that. What is a countable function? Just put in your comment whether it is discrete or continuous. I want comment from anyone, either Yuvalakshmi or Joy Roberts. Anybody? Or Kannappa. Just put your comment. Which is countable function, discrete or continuous? Just put your comment so we can go for next slide. Hello? Just put your comment. I need your comment. Anybody? Okay, we can wait for some more time. So next we go to the next slide. Functions, introduction. So what I am told, in a day-to-day life, we come across, it's a theoretical meaning, machines which accept input and give output or outputs. That is known as function. Okay, in a day-to-day life, we come across machines which accept input and give output. For example, computer. What computer do? If you just put type 1, it will reflect as a type 1 in monitor. If you whatever you give input, the corresponding output will be displayed. That is called machine. Okay. Why you are not putting any comment? What is the example for countable? I say it's a okay. When one input is given to a machine, it gives one output. It is called single task machine. If it is a one input, the corresponding output is called single task machine. Like that, if a machine gives several output for a single input, then it is known as multitask machine. These are all just an example. Just listen. Single input machine means one input which gives one output. What is multitask machine means? Which gives several outputs for a single input. Okay, several output for a single input. If you just a group to one WhatsApp, it will go to everybody. That's why it is called multitask machine. You just understand, several output. You just send one message. You are not sending to all. Suppose in a group there are 12 people. You are not sending all the 12 people. We just give one input. It goes like 12 outputs like that. Okay. That is called multitask machine. Okay, next. You can go for the next slide. A function is nothing but always a single task machine. Just try to remember that. Here we only concentrate on single task machine. A function is nothing but a single task machine. What is single task machine? One input and one output. Whatever you give one input, that means like this. If x, this will be the out. This is some function. This will be called input. This will be called output. Okay. So one single input, corresponding output will be there, is known as function. I can draw again for your clarity purpose. Just listen. This is a function, whatever it may be. X is y. input, output. This function may be either, I told already, algebraic or quadratic or exponential or logarithmic or, sorry, algebraic means quadratic, algebraic, trigonometric. So it can be any function. So corresponding output will be there based on the function. Okay. So you must remember that the function is always a single task machine. The function is always a single task machine. That's very, very important. We try to put as a star here. One input, one output is known as single task machine. When a function is not said to be a maybe a 1 mark question for you, if several outputs for a single task machine, then it is not a function. And a machine which gives several outputs for a single input is a multitask function. A function is nothing but always a single task machine. Just Joel asked me whether they clearly understand or not. Huh? Is there any comment? No, so far no. Already I told this function is a single task machine. Okay, now you see the diagram. It's a very well simple. Whatever you learned in the previous 2 slides, that is has come up this slide. This is single task function. F is F is in the name of the machine which takes inputs and gives output Y. The machine F can be anything, any mathematical function. Maybe any mathematical function, algebraic, logarithmic, exponential, trigonometric, ALT, you can easily remember algebraic, logarithmic, exponential, trigonometric. So input X, corresponding output Y. That's why only one output. Very, very important. Only one output. That's why it is called single task machine. Okay. Anybody? I am just want to ask Yuvalakshmi one question, which is not a function. Single task machine or multitask machine? Just put a comment. If you have more interactive, then session will be more good. Otherwise, you will be boring, both of them. Which is function, single task or multitask? Just put comment. Anybody? Okay, we will go further. We will go to the next slide. So how it is denoted? Very important. So just a minute. Just miss one important point in mathematically. So the key point we must remember, it should be a single point function. It is nothing but y equal to f of x. Single task, fantastic. Keep it up. Sudarshan, keep it up. Y equal to f of x. F of x, you know, it is a mathematical function. You know that. What are the mathematical function? Algebraic, logarithmic, trigonometric, exponential. You can write like anything. ALT or AET, nothing there. So you first understand the basic means you can solve any type of question in any competitive exam or even in your board exam. You know, the latest pattern of board is consists of 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 marks, 6 mark. So you have to score for 80 marks, 20 will be your internal marks, that's why it's 100. So every key point is very important. Just a minute, I'll just rub the things. So y equal to f of x. If f of x equal to x, y equal to f of x. What is this mean? This is a y equal to x. What is this function? It's an algebraic function. Y equal to e power x. What is this function? Exponential function. Y equal to tan x. What is this function? trigonometric function y equal to log x. You know the base always. It's a logarithmic function. So input x, output y, and this will be here as y equal to f of x or f of x. The machine will carry this f of x. That is, the machine will carry the operation. So these are the things you must remember when function. Okay. Now we can go to the next slide. Just a minute. Take down these notes. Single task function is function mathematically denoted by either y equal to f of x or f of x equal to y. We can deeply discuss about this y equal to f of x. Now it's enough. Whatever I told is enough for the 11th class. Okay. And you try to remember that there is a huge difference between your 10th mathematics and 11th and 12th mathematics. If you know this one, you can solve this one. Okay, that's very, very important. If you know all the topic of 11th, then only you can solve this type of mathematics. In 10th mathematics, NCERT or any state board syllabus, these are formula based problems. You can have only formula based problems. This is an introduction class, don't read that. Tomorrow onwards, we will go for full-fledged. What is this two type of mathematics, higher secondary mathematics? It is application oriented. This application oriented maths. That's why it's called, that's why they conduct JEE, NEET. You know, these are all application for engineering and science technology. This is application for your all medical courses. That's why they have this syllabus. Whether it is maths, whether it is physics or chemistry, or even you take up some biology also. Nowadays they ask some very interesting question in biology also. Okay, so try to understand that. Basically up to 10 it is a formula based. Whatever you learn, there is a formula will be given. You can easily solve, but this is application based. I can give one example, and everybody will know about the cricket. What is meant by cricket? A batsman and bowler. Basically, a batsman will face in cricket. Every over is a different. Every over has 6 balls. All ball will be bowled by in a different way. Batsman has to take the challenge. That is 11th and 12th. So try to understand it. Batsman has to take up a challenge. You can see any number, n number of live matches. Still, it is not boring because of this application. If it is no application, nobody will watch cricket. Okay, because every over is different. Whether it is bowled by McGrath or a Bumrah or a spinner, it's a different ball game. It's maybe the trajectory will be different from spinner to fast. Everything will be different. So like that, 11th and 12th maths is different. It is application oriented. If you know basic things well, you can do any type of problem. That's why in cricket they told that form is temporary, class is permanent. You can hear from the commentary. This form is, it's only a formula, but class where you apply is very, very, very important. This is your 10th, this is 11th and 12th. 10th up to 10th somebody will study well, but in 12th they will struggle means because there is no application. They just based on formula they can solve the problems, but you need to apply how to solve the problem is very, very important. So we can go for the next slide. Okay, thank you. What is f of x? F of x can be any function. Anybody? Can you name 2 functions in your comment section? It will be good for me, for all of you. Any two mathematical function for f of x. I told a lot of functions are there. You just told me in the next slide. We can go for already I told. So already I told that if there is one input, Here there are two output, then it is not a function. Okay, single task only a function. If there is several outputs are there. If there is more than one output, fantastic. Lakshmi, good. Keep it up. There are more than one output if it is not a function. You see two outputs. Here y equal to g of x. Either f of x or g of x. Nothing bad. Both are same. Okay. Either f of x or g of x, both are same. Okay. So if it is a multitask function, then it is not a. Okay. They know already. They already previously know. That's why it's a bit fast. So what is multitask function? Two outputs. You already know that y equal to f of x is a single task function. G of x is also a function, but here there are two outputs are there. That's a problem. That's why it is not a function. Input x, g may be algebraic, logarithmic, exponential, trigonometrical. So output is 2. It is not a function. So what you learned today? Single task function, multitask function, one input, one output, one input, several output. Very simple diagram. You just draw this diagram. Very simple diagram. It will be there in your circuit theory. You study in your later in physics. In circuit theory, input, output, single task. Multitask means one input, several output. Whatever it may be, y1, y2, etc., yn, x. Either g or g, nothing worry, either f or. Try to draw these two diagrams and simply that. Okay. Why it is not a function? Because of two outputs are there. So you have one more question in CBSE. When a function is when g is not a function, question will be like this. When g is not a function means you must know that if it is a multitask function or single task function, another two names will be there. Last will be none of this. You can tick multitask function. It will never ask in your JEE exam. Let us see one example. Yes, if this finish will be there. Here I consider the function 2x plus 3. This is y output. Automatically you must know that this is y equal to. Good? Very good. 2x plus 3. Can you name the function? Anybody? You already studied in your lower class. Anybody you name the function? Welcome. You understand very well. I explained a lot of things about this function. Anybody you name the function? I will give you a clue. Algebraic function. It's nothing but algebraic function. Why? It is equation. First order polynomial. E power 1, 2x plus 3. Y equal to 2x plus 3. F of x means in terms of x only. You try to understand that. If it is f of y, then I will put this one as a y. It should be expressed in terms of y. But here, I am expressing everything in x because the problem is given as f of x. F of x equal to 2x plus 3. And already you know that what they have done, we have given three conditions. Based upon the values of x, y will change, the output will change. Or that means y takes some values, not output change. Whatever you give input, the corresponding output will be there. Input, output. Red is given as input and the power of blue as given as your output. First you see that y equal to f of x. So if we substitute f of 0, what this will become? 2 of 0 plus 3 is 3. So what is that? F of 0 equal to 3. Why we are doing that? Next we can put everything in a graph. That's the next stage. First we find the value. What is input and output? Okay. So next one. F of x. What is the value for input of x? F of 2. 2 means 2 into 2, 4 plus 3. Write down in your notebook 7 as an example for function. What is the next value for x? X takes the value minus 4. Minus 4 plus, so minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. Don't worry about your computation purpose only, minus 5. It can be a negative. Don't worry that the value can be negative also. So what is the value? 0 input, second 2 output, 4 input. The corresponding outputs are 3, just see right, 7, minus 5. 0 to 3, 2 to 7, 4 to minus 5. So this minus 5, sorry. Okay, try to understand that. Very simple. How we just go slide by slide, just we inch one by one concept to the function. 0 to 3 is, this is, you call it as, again I draw the diagram for your purpose, just a minute. Zero input, 2 input, 4 output, 2. Corresponding outputs are, what is the first one? 3, 7, 2, minus 5. Input, output. Laterally we see all the inputs are known as domain, all the outputs are known as range. That is our next topic. All the input are known as D for domain. D for domain. And R for range. Range. What is meant by range? Anybody? Maximum minus minimum. And you have a one sure problem in your JEE exam. Find the either domain or range for algebra or this kind of function: algebraic, logarithmic, exponential, trigonometric. You will have a one problem will be there in JEE. That is, we can see later, not now. And you know that this portion will also continue in your 12th maths. A very basic. This function is very basic topic. So what we understand that we have a one function, just a minute, just write down, we have one function like that. We substitute the input as x equal to 0, corresponding output 3, x equal to 2, 7, x equal to minus 4, output is minus 5. All are single input, one output, so it is a single task function. And for the clarification purpose, I put in a graph, that is why it's a graph. In higher mathematics, this is also called one-to-one function. That is in your 12th syllabus. Not now, you don't, no need to know that one. Okay, just for curiosity I told. Okay, what are all name of the input is always known as domain. This is known as domain. Range, the output is known as range. Domain system, what is your domain system? That is input is your domain, output is your range. Okay, so this is the best example. Again, you write down. Take down that. If anybody put comment, I can go for next slide. Otherwise, you take down this one as example for single task function. You can go for next one. Can we go next slide? Anybody comment? Good. If we just put comment, input, domain. What is output? Range. Okay, that is you understand. Yes, very good. We can go for next slide. Again answered by Sudarshan. Very good. Thus, strongly f is a function, and everybody will agree. Why strongly f is a function? Since it is a single task function. Since it is a single task function, f is a strongly a function. So, you for a single word, I have given lot of inputs to you to understand the problem in a better way that you can solve at any point of time in your subject. Okay, so it will play a very vital role. What is this function? What is the type of this function? Again, it is an algebraic. Now I told how we extract information. Algebraic. What is input? Domain. What is output? Range. All are range. This is range. This is domain. Domain. This input values of x. You can give any values. X can be any values. 0, 1, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2. You can give any values. It will be increasing. That's all. Whatever you give the value, a diagram, schematic diagram. What is a schematic diagram? This is your schematic diagram. X, y. What is this function? 2x plus 3. Okay. So whatever I told in the previous slide, I will give everything input as a pakka manner in your current slide. I mean, in our current slide. Okay. So actually we scored just a 1 mark for this section, which is not a function, multitask function. What is mean by input of the function? Domain. What is the output of the function? Range. That's all. These are the very key point you have to remember for the subject wise. Okay, thank you. You can go for next slide. Say yes or no. Just put yes. Otherwise, N. I can go for next slide. Anybody? I need answer from other than Sudarshan, because already somebody. I need everybody to participate. Or just put like. You can go for next slide. Yes, I can go for the next slide. Another example. Yeah, great. A very example. Consider here g of x takes the value 0, 1, x equal to prime or x equal to e1. If 2 is a prime, then what is the corresponding g of x value? 0. If 2 is even, what is the g of x value? 1. That means g of x is 0 or 1. The machine G takes single input and gives output either 0 or 1. Single input 2. This is 0 and 1 and gives output 0 or 1. That is, it is a multitask machine. It's always a multitask machine because it has 2 outputs. Straight away you know that. And also 2 input. Don't worry about the input. It may be n number of input. Our consideration is only this outputs. You write down this example, a very fine example. See, I given 2 input. If it is 0, it's a prime number. 2 is a prime number. You know that. If it is even, then it is 1. G of 4 is also 1. I consider 2 is a prime and also a 2 is a even number. Muthukrishnan Gunashekhar, welcome to the classroom, and also Rajendra. So this is 2 input. The corresponding output for this G of 2 either 0 1, but the machine G takes single input 2 and gives output either 0 or 1. So that's why it is called multitask function. Write down another example. It's a classic example. They're also there in our textbook. Write down. Okay. Can we go next one? So then already simply you know that multitask function is not a function, and everybody knows that. Okay, can you know that this example? Here what we done in previously, we just put one input and one output. Here we have two input, but output will be the 2 1, either 0 or 1. Okay. Multiple choice question. A machine takes anybody, what is the answer? A machine F takes input X and gives output Y, denoted as what? Say 1, 2, 3, 4. I need just put either 1, either 2, either 3, either 4. You can just guess. This is not will be there. This is not will be there. Either this 2, 1. Next one, all should be answer. It's 2 is the answer. Yeah, I know, because Y equal to F of X. Very simple. Y equal to F of X. Very good. So write down this question. You can go for next one. How will you identify the answer? Automatically we know this will not be there. This will be not there. Either it should be Y equal to F of X. This is input. That's why Y equal to F of X. You always remember Y equal to F of X. Easy to remember then F of X equal to Y. Then what is X? That is your 12th portion. Don't worry now. Okay? Just no need to remember. Can you go for next one? Anybody? Yes. What is the answer? Anybody? And you remember that Y equal to 5x plus 3. Like this. Anybody, can you guess the answer? Whether it is 1, 2, 3 or both 1 and 3. Oh, it is a single task function. Okay, anybody, next one. Okay, and also a function. What is that? Single task function is also a function. You just for confusing, they are given this one. Okay, good. You try to understand this. It is a single task function. Don't 100% correct. Very good. But function. Given is a function. Y equal to F of X is a function. This is function. First of all, this is function. Since one input, one output, so single task. So 1 and 3 are correct. Both 1 and 3 are correct. Okay. Write down. I think problem will be more not like that. Somewhat you have to solve that. Okay, don't think that it will be very easy like that. This is for only general class, introduction class. Okay, very, very, very important topic, domain and range. Just a minute. There is a time delay between me and you. So I told means already I have that seen that slide. Okay, try to cooperate with me. Introduction to domain and range. Already I told what is domain, what is range. Anybody? What is domain and what is range? Can you say domain and range? So we can go for the next class. What is domain and range? Anybody? I draw one diagram like this. I put some mapping like this. I say this is. What is domain? What is domain? Wow, great. Great. Good, good, good. Input. Domain is input. Oh, sorry. Domain is input. Range is output. So domain is input. Range is output. Okay. Next slide. Same thing they are given as a definition. Just write down already set of all acceptable inputs. Range is set of all acceptable outputs. Just given in that form of theoretical. Very important key point is input, output, set. So this is set. A very superb topic. Sorry. This mathematics set is called discrete structures. Whenever you come across the word set, it is known as discrete structures. Remember that. It is not in your syllabus. Just remember that. What is domain? What is range is enough to know. Domain is input and the range is output. Domain means, can you say one example? Whatever you study, that is your domain. If I am BSc Physics, my domain is physics. Because I know the input. But I can do any job, that is my output. Physics can go to bank job, physics can go to any other job. But my domain is physics. Okay. Sachin Tendulkar domain is cricket, but he can play also a tennis. That is output. From one game to another game. So domain and range. I think Zoel, we can stop this. Tomorrow we can continue. Goodbye. Thank you.